Food, it grows in nature. Bugs crawl on it, fish poop all the time, cows lick things that you wouldn't even want to touch, and fruits and vegetables literally grow in dirt. Dirt, you guys. Ugh. Hey there, flavonoids. Trace regurgitating some food science for you on D News Today. We all know food comes from the earth, so why do we expect it to look perfect? Ugly food, or food that doesn't look right, doesn't get sold, and it makes up a ton of our food supply. According to the USDA, 133 billion pounds and $161 billion worth of food was wasted in 2010 by retailers and consumers. That's about 30% of all food production. Ugly food is part of that waste. Reducing food waste could help us feed more of our population without increasing food production, and ugly food is a first step on that path. But it has a big climb to be accepted because humans have a cognitive bias. We don't roll with the uggos. Humans assume attractive people are smarter and have fewer diseases. So it would make sense that we would also assume attractive food is better. There's a principle restaurateurs and chefs use called plating or presentation. Chefs place the food on our plates, they make it look good, and it works. A study in the journal Appetite and another in the journal Flavor looked at the importance of the aesthetics of food, and they found not only does good-looking food positively affect the flavor, but the actual plate it's on also affects how people feel about it. Unfortunately, our cognitive bias for attraction likely goes far deeper than plating or the plates themselves. Even potatoes have to look good. Since its founding in 1862, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has been a source of regulation, standardization, and knowledge for how we grow and consume food. Today, it fights to comprehend and regulate the U.S. food system, but some of its original regulations, they just don't make sense anymore. The USDA ranks food by freshness, appearance, color, and size, among a bunch of other things. Grade A milk, for example, can be used for, well, milk, while grade B milk and lower is used for butter, cheese, and a bunch of other things. The idea being to protect the consumer. Milk in liquid form is more susceptible to bacterial infection. But some of these regs, they just don't make sense. Take cauliflower color, for example. Color 1 cauliflower should be bright white to creamy white, according to the USDA standard, but not for a specific reason. The silly thing about USDA recommendations is that cauliflower left in a farmer's field, it doesn't stay white. It has to be harvested early to meet this standard because the sun would turn it a dull yellow. Yet yellow or other abnormal color that materially detracts from the appearance is unacceptable, says the USDA. Our bias against ugly food goes all the way back to regulation. The USDA says this is so we can share a common language for our food, but yellow cauliflower, it's just as nutritious as white. Another regulation states that green peppers, they have to be 90% green. Again, same nutrition, just regulated this way for common language. So because it can affect the grade and thus the price, this ugly, perfectly nutritious food sometimes stays in the field to rot. Any number of things can cause this, from the wrong color, the wrong shape, not enough leaves, or too many. On top of that, bushels of fruits and vegetables never leave warehouses due to blemishes, bruising, or discoloration. All of this becomes food waste. Wasted food has a value of $1 trillion worldwide and could feed billions more people. Now the ugly food movement is succeeding in getting these weirdo plants harvested and on the dinner table. More grocery stores, farmers markets, and even restaurants are buying and serving substandard food, which is great because, come on, it's exactly the same. It just looks weird. And hey, I look weird, but y'all still like me, so why not a green pepper that's like 85% green, or a potato with an extra bump, or a double carrot all the way across the sky? The ugly food movement is making it big lately, and our friends over at Seeker Stories followed a chef who transformed ugly food into an amazing 6-course meal, which was served out of a dumpster. Seriously, it's weird, but it's super interesting. Watch it here.
About 62.5 million tons of food is wasted annually in the US. About 16% of that is at the farm, so that's food that doesn't pass cosmetic standards, and then the other 84% is food waste that's going to landfill.
Do you care what your food looks like, or are you just a human trash compactor? Tell me down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe so you get more D News. Thanks for watching.